we can look back at the beginning of February 2020 as a true roller coaster in American history that saw populism victorious over anti-American forces that were crushed under the weight of Providence, real popular opinion, and the hubris of their own statements.
We must remove this president to protect our country.
For the rest of his life, people are also going to remember he was impeached by the House of Representatives.
He was, and as Nancy Pelosi kept saying, because she understood once the House was done what the outcome was going to be in the Senate, forever, forever, forever.
The impeachment only revealed the severity of the true threat that Democrats have become to the foundation of our republic.
The Constitution requires that the House conduct the investigation, including calling witnesses, taking depositions, collecting evidence, and the Senate is charged to rule based on the evidence the House provides. This was designed this way for a very specific reason, very practical reason. In the House, committees can investigate these charges while the rest of the House continues to do their legislative work. Unfortunately, in the Senate, when articles of impeachment are brought and sent to the Senate, by constitutional law, must stop what it's doing, must open an impeachment hearing. While in a formal impeachment hearing, the Senate cannot do anything else by law. It goes into legislative shutdown by law. In this case, if we were to call additional witnesses, then we would be setting a dangerous precedent for every future case.
Democrats like Senator Coons of Delaware continued to spew statements like this.
The legendary senator from West Virginia, Robert Byrd, rose and said, "I think my country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds."
Don't the Democrats know that the rest of us are completely aware that they began as a pro-slavery party, created the Ku Klux Klan, saw to it that Margaret Sanger's extermination plan was carried out, and even in February of 2020 continue to immortalize bigots within their own party, as Coons did with exalted Cyclops Robert Byrd?
With regards to Hunter Biden, taking excessive advantage of his father's name is unsavory, but also not a crime. Given that in neither the case of the father nor the son was any evidence presented by the president's counsel that a crime had been committed, the president's insistence that they be investigated by the Ukrainians is hard to explain other than as a political pursuit.
While Mitt Romney, a turncoat who claimed his religion guided his decision to convict the president, apparently doesn't realize we all know it's because Mitt Romney's top advisor, Joseph Cofer Black, sat on the same corrupt board at the Ukrainian energy company Burisma at the same time Hunter Biden was raking in millions for political influence.
I don't like people who use their faith as justification for doing what they know is wrong. Nor do I like people who say, "I pray for you," when they know that that's not so.
But of course, the madness was hardly over. President Trump delivered a historic State of the Union, while the Democrats, like spoiled children, refused to stand for anything that didn't adhere to their hatred of true American values.
Members of Congress, we must never forget that the only victories that matter in Washington are victories that deliver for the American people. We must always remember that our job is to put America first.
And now the Democrats are falling apart.
This is not going particularly well so far. And why is Tom Perez still the chairman of the Democratic National Committee? I have no idea. This party needs to wake up and make sure that we talk about things that are relevant to people. We need to go back to 2018, where we had good, diverse, strong candidates that had real connections to the community and talked about real things. We don't need to become the British Labour Party. That's a bad thing.
And as they face the backlash of the hell they brought upon the executive office and the American people, all anyone can say is that it's long overdue. John Bound reporting.
Now it's easier than ever to have band.video on your iPhone. Simply go to band.video with your Safari browser. Then you click the share button at the bottom of the screen. When the menu comes up, you simply click Add to Home Screen. It will then ask you to name the app. I suggest band.video. You will now have band.video app on your home screen, despite the fact that Tim Cook tried to stop it. The globalists think you're lazy, but by taking a little bit of action, you can override them, have the app, and then tell others about it so they can get the app. So it's up to you whether you want to defy big tech and click the share buttons below on your email, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, however you want. Be sure and share band.video.
Don't miss the opportunity to grab your 8-pack Power Stack for 75% off. Simple, convenient, and easy to use, the 8-pack Power Stack is a one-stop shop for those looking to simplify their routine. It is currently 75% off right now, and the sale is about to end. The 8-pack Power Stack is the perfect intro to any InfoWars fan looking to support the show but not sure where to start. Please support our mission to bring you the cure for propaganda. Please continue to visit us at InfoWarsShop.com, Infowars.com, and Band.video. And thank you to all who continue to support us. With all the censorship big tech is engaged in, it's critical that you sign up for our free newsletter at Infowars.com/newsletter. You will get breaking news, videos, great deals at InfoWarsStore.com, and all the latest articles with key intel and analysis. Get around the electronic Berlin Wall by signing up for our newsletter at Infowars.com/newsletter.
There's a reason the globalists are fighting so hard to shut us down. They know the spirit of 1776, the spirit of the Renaissance, shines brightly from InfoWars. That spirit of fighting evil is growing stronger, not weaker under attack, because your will is strong. And make no mistake, this is a war of wills. InfoWars' main mission is to expose the globalist blueprint, rally humanity, and stop them dead in their tracks. As modern Paul reveres, it's critical for all Americans to do their part in the animating contest of liberty to expose darkness and promote freedom and a pro-human future everywhere we go. The quickening is here. We are now entering the crossroads, and InfoWars is rising to the challenge. InfoWars and our dedicated, committed crew is fighting harder than ever. We live in the most historical times ever seen in the history of our species. Everyone can see it, they can feel it, they can taste it. But now, it's all going to the next level. Evil is rising, and to challenge it, good is rising as well. The fact that you're awake, the fact that you're involved, the fact that you're engaged, even in the smallest way, is giant. It's massive. It's consciousness. Now, as the year 2020 dawns, we must redouble our efforts like never before in the fight to bring down the deep state and defeat the globalist anti-human system. But the only way our information gets out is when you spread it and when you support it by funding our operations, which are your operations, at InfoWarsStore.com.